EB005 Summative Assessment Quiz NURS 5052. Essentials of Evidence-Based Practice EB005 Evidence-Based Decision Making. Overview. For this performance task assessment, you will create a narrated PowerPoint presentation recommending and supporting an evidence-based practice change for your current healthcare organization. Submission length, an 8 to 14 slide narrated PowerPoint presentation. Your response to this assessment should reflect the criteria provided in the rubric. Adhere to the required assignment length. This assessment requires submission of one file, a narrated PowerPoint presentation. Save your file as EB005 presentation, first initial, last name. Instructions. Access the following to complete this assessment. APA presentation template. Before submitting your assessment, carefully review the rubric. This is the same rubric the assessor will use to evaluate your submission, and it provides detailed criteria describing how to achieve or master the competency. Many students find that understanding the requirements of the assessment and the rubric criteria help them direct their focus and use their time most productively. To complete this assessment, reflect on your current healthcare organization and think about potential opportunities for evidence-based change. Identify a clinical issue of interest that can form the basis of an evidence-based change. Develop a PICO question to address this issue. Using the keywords from the PICO question, search at least 4 different databases in the Walden Library to identify at least 4 relevant peer-reviewed articles at the systematic reviews level. Create a PowerPoint presentation by addressing the following in 14 slides. Briefly describe your healthcare organization, including its culture and readiness for change. Describe the current problem or opportunity for change. Include in this description the circumstances surrounding the need for change, the scope of the issue, the stakeholders involved, and the risks associated with change implementation in general. Propose an evidence-based idea for a change in practice using an evidence-based practice approach to decision-making. Note: you may find further research needs to be conducted if sufficient evidence is not discovered. Be sure to include a description of the PICO question that you developed for your search and which databases you consulted. Describe your plan for knowledge transfer of this change, including knowledge creation, dissemination, and organizational adoption and implementation. Describe the measurable outcomes that you hope to achieve with the implementation of this evidence-based change. Be sure to provide APA citations for the supporting evidence-based, peer-reviewed articles that you selected to support your thinking. Please contact Nursing Assignments Pro for help with EB005 Summative Assessment or any other assignment. Email nursingassignmentsprofessor@gmail.com.